Hello, guys. So lately, I've been working on a lot of projects, and one of them is trying to plan out an arena for combat robotics. There's a club up in Canada, Saskatoon Combat Robotics Club. They've created a an arena that's very similar to what I have envisioned. Very similar dimensions. It's an 8 foot by 8 foot arena. But I'm looking for details on specifics, dimensions. Like, it seems like there's a border on the inside where the robots can be kicked out of the steel floored part of the arena, but not outside of the Lexan. I mean, that's protecting the audience and the robot controllers. So anyway, let me show you inside exactly what I've been working on, and you can sort of give me ideas and maybe help out eventually. I'll probably be running a crowdfunding campaign at some point in order to try to fund this thing. The Lexan by itself is going to be over $1,000 at least, depending on thickness and how big the arena will end up being. For some, I think it was half-inch Lexan, 4 by 8 feet segments are can run between $400 and $500 each. So that's over, it's close to $2,000 to $3,000, depending on how big of an arena, just for the protective paneling. We also need to purchase the roof and latches and the steel flooring for the actual arena floor. Eventually, probably want to add hazards, like spinning blades and whatnot to turn on after a certain amount of time. Fights going on. We want to probably add lighting. What else? The arena I was talking about in Canada there, they actually built it on a trailers, so it's easily portable, and that's a really good idea. I like that. Yeah. That was it right here. Oh, anyway, yeah, I guess that's about it for just talking.
We're back inside now. Here we have some real basic 3D mock-ups of a arena design that I'm working on, and I'd like your input. Real basic, just to get some ideas out of my head, and really it's not much. We've got a frame, which I'm thinking will be made out of extruded aluminum. Paneling on the sides here, made out of Lexan, which is polycarbonate, a shatterproof sort of plexiglass. If you look up on YouTube, you can see that sometimes, it can stop 22 caliber rounds. A steel flooring and a kick plate here. I'm thinking, I've seen a lot of robot arenas where the whole floor isn't actually steel, or the whole floor isn't actually the fighting field, but only a section of it is, like it's shown here. So like you can have two sections cut out here and here where the robots can push each other out, but still the audience and the robot builders are protected from the combat. So I think we should probably do something like that. I was reading, someone said that they used high density, or just polyethylene. Polyethylene is a flooring covered with steel, like 1/8 inch steel. Which just sounds like a pretty reasonable thing, except for maybe the plastic flooring might be a little heavy. I wonder if you can get away with using some plywood, maybe. The most important thing I can think of is just having everything flat, or if you have any sort of variances, have them be very smooth, because wedges will just get caught up on anything that varies too quickly, and that's no fun. we still have to decide on how to do doors. The Saskatoon Robot Club, I think they use sliding doors, which seems like a really good idea. I could also see using hinge doors as another possibility, may even be a better idea. Because the sliding doors I could see getting gunked up with all the robot organs that accumulate throughout the fights, all the robot blood and stuff. Also, I was thinking of running a crowdfunding campaign for this. So I think one of the best ways of doing that would be have 3 tiers of robot arena that are possibilities. Have something that will only do up to like ant size, like 1 pound robots, something small like this. Maybe just the flea and ant size, insect size robots. And then have something larger like this one that can do up to like 6 pound robots. And have that one be like the 8 by 8 foot arena, and then maybe have something in the middle that can do up to the 3 pound Beetle class robots, which I was thinking of doing. So something maybe like a 3x3, a 3x3, a 5x5, and a 8x8. And then you can also have all these bells and whistles that we can add, lighting, steel grating on the top of the roof. You have to have some sort of roof to prevent parts flying out. But I also want to have ventilation, so fire robots can work. And what else? Oh yeah, the Saskatoon Robot Club, their 8x8 arena actually is built on a trailer. I think I may have mentioned that, and that's a really good idea. So I might have to steal that idea. And if I don't steal that idea, it would have to be built in a way that can be easily assembled and disassembled, because I don't know where I'd store an 8x8 foot arena that's 7 feet tall. It's pretty big. Something like this size I could probably store behind me, in the house, and anyone could store that one pretty simply. So, there we go. Give me some ideas in the comments below. And I'll just keep on working on this. And if you know anybody who's built a robot arena, or if you have built a robot arena in the past, please give me ideas, pitfalls I need to watch out for, just anything like that. I just want to do a good job, and I appreciate any help I can get. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.